what's your thoughts about loose cannon and the rumors about him, getting knocked out in jail and stuff like that? You think there's any truth to that? And what do you
So,
think?
so look, so look, I got a book coming out. It's called My Stupid Man with the Stupid Plan book, and I'm gonna have 10 chapters. The book gonna come in different editions. The first edition is gonna have 10 morons in it. The first 4 chapters is all loose cannon. You feel me? Loose cannon. He might be the whole book because I can name situation after situation where this guy is just being a straight idiot. Why are you calling from a federal prison threatening niggas over the phone? Have you ever seen anything like that?
I never seen that.
He is on a federal line threatening whack, threatening niggas' lives. What are he gonna do when he see people before he is going into court?
Yeah, it's crazy. I think for the content or something. I don't know. I don't know.
But I just think fool an idiot, bro. I feel like we all know somebody who's a moron. You feel me? But he just take the cake for next level fucking smoothie. He's a straight clown. I never seen nothing like him before. The man loose cannon. That story of him getting whooped is true though. But it was he was telling people he was 32, but the man is 43.
Mm,
He was 43 going up in that fight with them 20-year-olds. It's not gonna be good all the time, bro.
no.
It's not gonna be good. You feel me? He got them young them young guys. So he throwing hands to one of the Hoover guys. And shit, he caught loose. Loose dropped, he popped back up, but he couldn't never recover all the way. So he got dropped a couple more times, and then niggas called it off. So, if any of y'all see this, I'm trying to put some money on them Hoover guys' books, you feel me, who rolled them about the spot. So if y'all see this, tap in with your boy. I'm trying to support the guys who put hands and feet on a goofy loose cannon, folks.
Right. Speaking of Hoover, think there's I know there's the Hoover indictment for the sex trafficking. Ooh, yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm gonna say this. My perspective on sex trafficking, sex slavery, oppression of children and women will never not be will never not change, will never change from what it is now. I can never condone anybody enslaving a minor to use them to sell sex and bring you all of the profit. Never condone that. Nevertheless, when you dealing with LA, when you dealing with this pimp and the pimp, the P and the pimp and hoe, the whole dynamic, things get murky, things get tricky because that's more of a business decision that those two people have made with each other. It started with a trauma bond, which people can look this up. It starts with a trauma bonding, and then, most of them call it the game. So they're sticking by rules of this shit. So that's why we don't even take them type of calls because it's never the sex worker that's gonna call you in those situations. It's the dad, it's the mom, it's the sister. They call you about, oh, she done went back outside on the street. I want to get her back. She's made that choice. Like she's not being held against her will. You feel me? Like that's what she wants to do. Whether or not it's beneficial for her or not, she made that choice. Now, one of the ways that they do this bullshit is, we think the Dyke built dude, his name Popcorn. Some Black P Stones who was fighting the little girl out there on the street.
Yeah, we saw him.
Yeah, like dudes like that. If we catch him, you know we doing them bogus. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie
Right.
to you. You know, the dudes like that, you gotta have their feet pointed out to the sky, bro, because you did this on camera. Like that's a little ass girl. You feel me? Like, you know, you peel his fingernails off and shit like that, let him holler for a little while. And, you know, because you have to reprimand people for doing this bullshit. That's the problem in our community. We don't reprimand nobody no more. Everybody can just do some bullshit and then it's just whatever. So I think it's disgusting. And if he ever get out, I definitely need a fade with him just for knowing about this. So if niggas can set that up, cause well, I hate niggas who do that shit to kids, bro. Cause when you know when you know a child, a child is way different from an adult, bro. Taking advantage of a kid is just low life shit. Like it's just low life shit. I hate niggas like that. I am hoping they pass this new law where if you commit certain crimes, you get automatic castration. That chemical castration, we need that. I feel like that will
Yes.
slow down a lot.
Facts.
That, that will slow down a lot. The motherfuckers know, man, if I take this risk right here and I get caught, they gonna cut off my faucet forever. Damn! Damn! Well, that motherfucker never getting hard again. Bro, great. Pause. Yeah, yeah, that shit. I want to see
Yeah,
that
it'll
happen.
slow. That'll slow a lot of predators down, boy.
What?
It will keep them
Fool.
in the house on the internet. That's what.
Man, it don't matter how many times you jerk that motherfucker, nothing finna happen.
You gonna shoot yourself in the head, though.
Bro,
You gonna
yeah,
lie.
we're gonna see a lot of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we're gonna see a lot of that. Niggas gonna be charging themselves to the game.
no
Man,
facts.
I know a
Um,
couple definitely check. They can't get no action, they finna check. Free the guys, free the doulas. Shout out real life.
Lady Duck, she's the like I guess the mastermind behold the whole thing. Like, what's your thoughts on that? She's like a small statured stud or something. I don't know, but,
So
but like,
she king of the dikes. You feel me? So like
yeah,
ever so often you see somebody like that. You feel me? That's king of the dikes, bro, and they be vicious. Cause I always tell people this, bro. Like ladies they brains process a lot more information than we do. Simply because after a while as a man, I thought my process started to slow down as we fade into the night. You feel me? For them, they remember how you was walking different early this morning, and they finna confront you about it later on that night. And we all have been through it,
right.
where if it's something they care about, they can almost be disillusioned about it. You feel me? Like so, in that situation, she showed some critical character traits that you know definitely can be somebody who's gonna have a following. It can be alarming. You feel me? First things first, she's got charisma. You feel me? Secondly, she's a small built lady. You feel me? But she takes her image seriously, and she's able to get people to move on her behalf. So she automatically knew if I want to have this money, if I want to have this muscle, I need to have this money. And with this whole girls kissing girls thing going on, you feel me? She could get in relationships with at-risk youths, brand them with her name, and she put together an enterprise. She had a lot of respect in that area, and at the end of the day, all of these gang groups, all of these different groups, Crips, Bloods, was started in the '70s by 13 and 14-year-olds, right or wrong.
Right, right.
That's facts, and it shows in the outcome of its destructive forces. destructive nature in the community because I was out in Thailand, doing some shit. I was talking to some guys who were triads. They got rules. You feel me? They can't sell drugs in their neighborhood in their area. You feel me? They can't. They don't recruit prostitutes from in their neighborhoods in their areas. They do everything on the outside. So is it right? No, but the world can't seem to perpetuate without evil, and these people are contributors to it. You feel me? I stay out there pimping and whole shit because one time I got maced before. I got maced by a prostitute over her goddamn pimp who
Mm.
had just he had just blacked her eye, and she had a huge big knot on her head. Look like Martin from that episode. He was fighting the boxer. Like
Mm.
damn. And shit, we intervening, and she maced me. I'm looking like, shorty, I love him. That shit pissed me off. So I said, you know what? Okay, this is what this shit is. Um, yeah, that's a whole different dynamic. That's like the biggest finesse in history. That's like the biggest finesse in history. It's really just slavery. You feel me? It's just slavery, and it's like, damn, I hate. I guess it's the Anunnaki who showed humans about slavery because they made us to be a slave race for them, and then we rebelled, and then everyone seems to see like, damn, human beings must be a resource on this planet to somebody because they using human beings to be a resource amongst other humans. So it's just kind of like an ever expanding and changing dimension of oppression, which seems carefully engineered to me. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it right now.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life, that shit ain't